Hello everyone, my name is Sadaf and I welcome all of you to my brand new channel and this is the very first video on this channel and this is Beyond the Cloud. I have created Beyond the Cloud, I mean, for the purpose where we can discuss about DevOps, cloud computing, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform, through hands-on demos, labs, and real-world projects and practical tutorials. So whether you're a beginner or an experienced professional and looking to level up your skills, this channel is for you. If that sounds interesting, make sure to subscribe and join me on this channel. So let's dive into today's topic where I'm on this channel. I'm going to start with Linux and the flavor I will choose is Red Hat. So we have multiple flavors in the market like Fedora, like Ubuntu, but we are going to start with Red Hat. Okay, in this we are going to discuss about Linux architecture, file hierarchy, file and directory commands, user and groups, permissions, ownership, package management, services and system D, processes, networking, storage and LVM, SSH, cron job and logs. So all this part, basically this will come into 14 parts and each part will include the demos, the architecture diagram, everything I will be included. And in my comment section you will let me know any suggestions or anything if you want, right? So yeah, so let's start basically. So if we have to talk about the Linux part, so if you want to start your career into DevOps or into cloud or into cyber security, Linux is very much important. Without the knowledge of Linux, it's very difficult to like there are a lot of uh, people or a lot of candidates who just start learning about AWS. They start learning about any cloud or let's say about Docker, about Kubernetes, but deep down all those servers, those are nothing but a server. So in this world, when you see anything, any tool, just assume in your head that okay, this is a server. So before going to any server, because all of the server I have talked about, let's say Docker, Kubernetes, okay, Terraform, or else let's say in any Prometheus or Grafana. So think this all as a server. So going further, for any server, to work with any server, Linux is the must tool basically. So you must have the knowledge about the Linux. Basically they're all going to use Linux deep down under the hood. They're all using Linux, whether it's a Docker or it's a Kubernetes or it's a AWS server, or let's say anything. So yeah, so let's say how we are going to use. So there are ways to install basically Red Hat. Okay, so ISO image is something which you can install. Using that you can create your virtual environment in your laptop. Let's say I'm using MacBook, so you can use Windows or MacBook, and you can create your own individual image or VM under this, right? So it will be used like you can use the dual booting or something, but nowadays very easy. We can take use AWS or GCP or Azure, and we can just create a server, and using that server, just we will install the Red Hat, and we are going to practice based on that. Okay, so let's say the diagram would be let's say this is the okay. So let's say this is the student or any user. Student. Okay, now as a student or a user you have to just SSH. Okay, you have to basically SSH here. Okay, you have to SSH, and they use a port 22. We are going to discuss all of it later. Let's say I'm going to use AWS cloud. So this user will use a SSH, and you will get connected to AWS cloud, and you will create a EC2 instance. EC2 instance, and the OS would be Red Hat. Okay, and using that we are going to using that we are going to we are going to create all the parts. Like, let's say we are going to start with files, users, directories. We are going to create all of it. So it should be like this. So let's say we have to work on files, right? So we are going to create files, directories. We can create users and groups. We can create processes. We can create services, and we can create networks, all those whatever we have mentioned above, right? So we can create all of it. So let's I will show you through a demo basically. So this is AWS console. So this is EC2. Think it as a server basically, like your own laptop. So you can think it that you are creating a server or a laptop inside a AWS. So using a free tier account, you can create a AWS account. You will need a debit or credit card basically, and using that you can create. So let's say we have to launch the instance. You will choose this operating system as Red Hat. Okay, and they give us like free tier eligible, so we are under free tier. So these are the operating system which you can choose. Linux 10, this is the latest one, so we are going to choose this one. Okay, confirm the changes. Now this is the instance type basically. So instance type means vCPU and the memory and the family. So T3, T2, T1, these are free tiers basically. So according to, because we are using the free tier, so we have to think about it. Let's say if we are going to use T2 large, so it will give 2 vCPU and 8 GB memory. Okay, so more the vCPU is more faster basically. So we can see like this, but these are T3 nano, T2 large or T2X large. These doesn't come under basically free tier. Okay, a T3 micro comes under where V2 vCPU. T3 small also comes under this. Okay, so these are something which we can use, and for as of now T3 micro is enough for us. And this is key pair. So we were discuss about SSH. So this is a way we will create a key pair basically. Okay, so it would be new key, and this key will be going to download in your laptop. So that's how. And new key, and these are the networking part which we don't need to think as of now. This is a storage basically. So let's say 30 GB GIB storage we are going to make it, and let's launch the instance. Okay, so that's how the instance is going to launch. And yeah, now my instance should be up. So yeah, it's running. So now in the terminal, you'll come in the terminal, you have to go to the download, because that pem key, right, you have downloaded there. So the location should be download, right? So you have to go to download. So cd into So here is the download. Okay, so we have to go inside my MacBook. So I have come out of this, that's why cd dot dot I come into user. So I will go cd users, then I have to go inside MacBook. Okay, so let's go inside this one. This is my user, cd into this, and then cd into downloads. So let's say downloads, and I'm inside a download. Now here from if I will select this, it will give me option to connect. Now I will come down and will just copy this command, chmod 400. This is for permission. We'll going to discuss about this later. And now we'll ssh, and now see, if I press yes, I will be inside a server. Yeah, thank you. So congratulations, we are into the server right now. So we connected our like laptop, our local laptop, with the AWS console basically, or AWS server, right? So we have connected the local laptop with the EC2 server of AWS using the SSH keys. So this is a way we can do that. Now if we talk about the architecture and what do you say, the commands basically. So the basic commands are, let's say, ls, which to list down. Okay, pwd is for print the working directory, right? So this is my print the working directory, will tell you the current location of yours. So right now I am under home EC2. Okay, next let's say ls hyphen la. So it will give you the long list basically with the permission as well. Okay, now if you want to create any folder, so you have to create mkdir. So directory and folder both are the same thing. Let's say mkdir linux practice. Now if you do ls, you will see linux practice. So cd into linux practice, and now using the touch command, you can create any file. Let's say file.txt. Okay, so it will like create a file basically. Touch command, using the touch command we can create a file. So if you do ls, you will see file.txt. Okay, now let's say like who I am, if you want to check. So there is a command, or let's say who am I, and it will tell you EC2 user. So default they have created EC2 user for me, right? So let's say you want to create multiple files, so you can create using this. Let's say touch file 1.txt, file 2.txt, notes.txt. So multiple file you can create. If you do ls, now you can see this much file. Now let's say you will write something, you want to write something in file 1.txt. Okay, so how you gonna do that? So there is a command called echo. Let's say whatever you want to print there, let's say welcome to Linux, and where you want to append it into the file 1.txt. Now if you do cat file 1.txt, you will see the command, like whatever I have appended, the value or the print. This is a way. Now you want to check the operating system and the information. There is a command called cat /etc/os release. Now, it will tell you about the operating system and system level of information. You want to check your kernel. This is the command, uname -r. So it will give you the kernel information. If you want to print the date, this is a command to print the date. So yeah, this is the basic commands, and you know, I hope you will like my video. Please, if you want to discuss something, or if you have any suggestions, just share over the comments, and just let me know if you want anything specific. And yeah, that's all for today. Thank you.